kick some ass!
Yeah, let's go. The beholder is still here.
Get ready to be beaten by a girl!
Ah, it got stunned, so easy kill for us. Except that we're not hitting it. Never found beholders to be that bad in this game.
Yep, all done.
They can be very deadly, especially the stronger ones, so they're not weak or anything. They're not good at on melee range, so once you get there you can quite quickly take them out.
Drow lady show up again. She got good news this time, you think?
A shadow in the corner shifts, revealing itself to be Nathira, the drow you met earlier. She looks about cautiously before fully emerging from her hiding place.
And so we meet again. You'll be pleased to know that your quest to rid Undermountain of the Valsharess's drow is nearly at its end.
The Mad Mage is being held just ahead, guarded by some of Valsharess's most loyal and powerful servants. No doubt they'll attack us on sight. You said us. Are you helping in this fight? You want to end the threat to Undermountain, so do I. The way to do so is to kill the drow in the next room so you can free Halaster. Halaster is imprisoned in a magical globe powered by 3 energy stones. If the stones are destroyed, the Mad Mage will be free, and he'll likely help you dispose of any remaining drow. You might be able to do this alone, but you'll have a better chance if I'm fighting by your side. Now let's stop talking about it and let's go save Halaster. I think Nathira is a temporary companion at the moment. Lawful evil, wizard, rogue, assassin. Yeah, that's a combination. It's not a bad one because wizard and rogues use the same stats quite a lot. So intelligence and the buffs are good. So it's not bad. Depends on how you mix up those levels. Whatever. Let's just keep going. It's a small map. It's like basically a gigantic fight and that's it. So tell me, Cobalt, just how tall are you anyhow? Is that why you keeps looking at Deacon? Just tell me how tall you are, damn it! Come here, let me measure ya. You smell like cheese. Boss! Boss! Smelly halfling is bothering Deacon again. I am not, you bloody liar. And you answer a simple question. What do you want to know, Tommy? You gets the boss mad. You's awful henchman. I'm going to kick your bloody arse, just you watch. Enough. Sorry, boss. Yeah, sorry. Ooh.
The Valsharess is tired of sending raiding parties through one at a time, old man. Open the main portal to the Underdark.
If the portal is opened, more drow will come through. I don't want that. I can barely stand you.
The Valsharess's army is ready to move against Waterdeep. Tell me how to open the main portal.
The last thing I need is another dark elf. I'll just keep my secret all to myself.
No! No more rhymes, you senile old fool! Time to teach you the penalty for defying the drow.
This is a waste of time, Mistress. This human is too mad to reveal any useful information.
We will break him in time. Once we learn all the secrets of Undermountain, the Valsharez's army will march through its halls and descend upon Waterdeep like...
Mistress, forgive me, but I heard something near the doors.
Then go over there and search the area, fool! Do I need to tell you everything?
Yes, Mistress. Right away.
Okay, Drow Handmaiden. Challenging our first proper opponent, Drow Mage. Effortless. Still, there. Just basically what I see is a single path in the middle. There's archers on both sides, and all the enemies waiting there. So. Shit.
Bring it on.
You will.
Yeah, no hurry about joining the fight or anything. My attacks are fairly weak. Okay. Actually, Nathira is already down.
My steel will strike true.
It's the Handmaiden and mages.
Think you can take me? Think again.
Just keep attacking the Handmaiden. Don't let her heal herself either. The mages just keep spamming crap in our faces. Doesn't really matter. Knock her down. Knock the fucker down. We really need to keep her down, otherwise she'll just heal. Heal! That's a full heal. Ooh. Don't let her heal. And she got healing. Yeah, our attack went to shit thanks to that. Not in any danger of dying. What are you doing, Deacon? Probably nothing. If I cancel the polymorph, I'm going to get banned quite hard quite quickly. But at the moment, there's no way I can possibly hit anything. Include expertise on, I guess. Might as well be. And I'm pretty much dead.
Will strike true.
I am dead. Because I'm not doing anything.
Won't walk away from this.
Seriously, why the fuck aren't you doing anything? I'm dead. Just didn't do shit for the longest time. I guess Deacon healed me a little bit, so I thought what I was doing worked now. Okay. I don't like this.
I am not.
I'm
a
doing the
Pac-Mule.
Manticore because I don't need anything. It doesn't matter if they disrupt me or not. I can still spam them with the attack. So wrong direction. And I don't. Can I skip this? Don't particularly care about you, but whatever. Come get it.
You will regret that.
There's no evading this shit. Good luck trying.
Closing in.
I killed Mithra. Yeah, that's lovely. Well, shit happens. Thanks, Sonny, for going there. Thank you. Just making this harder for me. And the handmaiden won't survive this. No matter what it does now. And then this girl made this. They can take a few hits, but then the defenses will crumble. I've been here, I know. Actually, he has some kind of a good defense. He might be able to take a lot of hits.
Will strike true. My steel will strike true.
I am not a pack mule.
Whatever you say, Pack Mule. Do we have any other ranged users? Don't know. Might as well finish the job with the Manticore since something else seems to be working.
I am not a pack mule.
Something's wrong. I lost all my equipment. I lost the equipment quick slots. Don't know why, I lost all of them. Yeah, I could have used some of these belts here. What did we have? We have 2 gems. Gem of Zeem and the Gem of Brightness, or Ion Stone rather. I think we have a cloak. Maybe not. I can't resurrect Thera. That is a good shield. It has freedom in it. Which means we could change the belt to something else. Either way, we lived. Rope of Beck now. And it doesn't look like there's anything else of interest here. Just need to destroy the stones. Talk to the mad wizard Halaster. Portal to Underdark, I guess. Challenging.
The wizard! He's free! Don't let him unleash his magic!
Sorry, too slow. Now, all good. Hello, hello.
The strange maid brushes the dust from his sleeves before turning his wide-eyed gaze to you. He surveys you thoroughly up and down twice, then sniffs dismissively. Nathira was raised from the dead.
You're not the one I expected to see, but I'll let you live since you set me free.
Please tell me you aren't speaking in rhyme.
He's an archmage of tremendous power and unstable temperament. Don't make him angry.
Halaster cocks his head to the side. You really should listen to your friend. Talking back can lead to a gruesome end. The last one to sass me was a bold orc named Gruck. Ask him what happened if you know how to speak slug. There's a sudden flash of light and the room fills with colored smoke. When the air clears, you see not one but two versions of the Mad Wizard standing before you. It's a more powerful version of the same man with the same name.
Finally, you're here. What took you so long? I was beginning to think maybe something was wrong. Since we're both clones, you should know why I'm late. To lure out the matron, I used you as bait. A brilliant trick, a wonderful trap. She'd come here to gloat, I'd pop in and zap. But you meddlers ruined my plan by freeing my clone. Now the Volsheres won't dare come out from her home.
This was a trap. You let yourself be captured. The first Halaster interrupts before the second can answer your question. Wait just a moment, my identical friend. You seem somewhat confused and I want it to end. You were nothing but a safety device. I created a clone, and put it in ice. I knew that one day I might get into trouble. I am the real Halaster, you're just my double. The second Halaster shakes his head. I think you are mistaken. You were only a ploy. I let you catch you, you're not but a toy. I know how you feel, but you're not even real. You're just a double to save me from trouble. It's hard to accept, but I'm afraid that it's true. The original Halaster is me and not you. The first Halaster throws his hands up in exasperation. Which is the clone, which is the master? How will we know the real Halaster? I can't believe this has happened. What a disaster. But you guys settle this later. Both versions of Halaster turn to look at you, their eyes dark with anger and at the interruption. Then they both smile as an idea pops simultaneously into their heads. We'll settle this later when we're just one-on-one. But first of all, Sheres must suffer for what she has done. Someone must get her, make her pay for her crime. I'd do it myself, but I can't spare the time. The first Halaster waves his hand and you feel the power of his spell coursing through you. It feels as if 100 tiny hooks have latched onto your very soul. What did you just do to me? Nothing much, just a spell to make sure you obey. I put a geese upon you, it's better this way. Down to the Underdark is where you will go. You're working for me now, you can't really say no. Nathira gasps. The geese will bind you to Halaster's service. He's compelled you to enter the Underdark and kill the Valkyries. If you don't obey him, you'll wither away and die. I guess I don't have any choice but to go after this Valkyries. You have no choice but to do as I say. But once the Valkyries is dead, my spell goes away. After that, I promise you'll truly be free, but don't do something foolish like come after me. Hey, taking not like it when people talk to boss like that. Your kobold is brave, though not too bright. Just the kind of ally you might need in this fight. I'll send him with you when you go down below. He just might prove useful, you'd never know. If you're sending the kobold down there, you better send me too, wizard. The Underdark is full of shadows and traps and treasure. It's like I was born for that place. You don't tell me what to do. I'm in charge here, not you. I'll send you back up to the top. Let Waterdeep know the invasion will stop. I'm cleaning house, the Drow are no more. Undermountain will be as it was before. Please, Halaster, send me down as well. Nalia will need help and I have allies in the Underdark. The Seer also wants to stop the Valkyries, please. You make a good point, and you ask real nice. Very well, Drow, I'll take your advice. You can go too. I won't leave you here. I'll send you with Nalia to the camp of the Seer. Enough time has been wasted. I want you to go. The Valkyries is waiting far down below. Wait, I need to prepare myself. So sorry, no time. You really must go. Don't worry, it's fine. You'll do well, I know. Goodbye, best wishes. I bid you good luck. Go kill the Valkyries, because until then, you're stuck.
The situation is grim. How long do you believe we have?
We can't be sure. Maybe only a matter of days.
Look out!
Protect the Seer!
On the way in.
Do you not recognize one of our own? Nathira, you have returned.
Mother Seer, it is good to see you once more.
And you. But I see you have returned with another. Someone very important indeed.
Could you stop the spinning? Oh, for God's sakes. Whoa. I can... I can't stop it until I get control of my own character. I can hold it. Yes. Drow woman regards you now with an ease that is at first unsettling. She possesses the same ageless dark-skinned beauty as the other Drow, but unlike the others, her eyes hint of both advanced age and compassion.
You are most welcome here. I am the Seer. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Please, come. Do not be alarmed.
Did you just call me Rivel? It is no insult, my friend. Merely the Drow word for your race. If you prefer, I will call you by the name of Nalia.
I am sure you have many questions, and I assure you that they will be answered. I am curious first, however, as to how you came to appear before us.
I believe I can answer that, Seer. Nalia managed to free Halaster from the Valkyries, ending her efforts to use Undermountain as a base to launch her attack on the surface. Halaster was quite enraged by her attempt to abuse his realm, however. Once free, he teleported Nalia and myself down here to deal with the Valkyries once and for all. Indeed. When I saw the two of you here, I had hoped Nalia had come willingly to join us. She has been drafted into our cause, so to speak. The Mad Mage has placed a geese on Nalia to force her to try and kill the Valkyries. I see. The seer turns to face you, looking stricken. I'm sorry that he violated you in that way. That is not how I would have wished to acquire your assistance. But what is done, and we must proceed from here. She smiles at you kindly. And though Halaster has forced you into joining us, your own fate is closely tied to ours.
I am sure you have many questions, but there is much we must tell you first. It is important that you know something of the Valkyries, if you are to help us against her.
Tell me what I need to know.
I am glad you are being reasonable about this, for we must work together if we are to defeat our common foe. I believe it is time for our guest to learn more of the Valkyries herself. Nithira, if you would be so kind.
Bullshit. Fucking automatic updates interrupted things. I'm not sure how they affected the recording. Hopefully not too badly. At least the spinning stopped, so that's something.
Of course, Seer.
Nithira bows her head in acceptance, then steps forward and begins to speak.
The Drow have ever been ruled by the matron mothers who head the great houses. The Valkyries was once one of these, ruthless and powerful in her art, but no more so than any other matron mother. But then Lolth, the queen of spiders and goddess of the Drow, disappeared, and Drow society was thrown into utter chaos. The Valkyries seized on this opportunity.
She summoned a powerful Duke of the Nine Hells, an archdevil she bound to her service. Drawing on this enslaved devil's power, she became a conqueror of the Underdark.
That's serious business. You can't just cast a spell and summon Duke of the Nine Hells. Summoning normal devils you require quite a powerful caster to do that, and it's very dangerous. An archdevil is something that the normal players have no access to in any way. You would call they would an archdevil would be something that controls an entire plane of a hell. Very, 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 very dangerous and powerful.
Once the Underdark is hers, she will turn her attention once more to the surface. She believes herself a queen, a Valkyries by our tongue, and her ambition knows no end.
How did she bind an archdevil to our service?
That we do not know. Perhaps through some artifact or some long-forgotten ritual. But whatever her methods, the results cannot be denied.
The priestesses of Lolth are powerless before her, and the great drow houses have bent knee, just as many of the other Underdark races have been intimidated into joining her cause.
So what do you propose we do now?
Yes, that is a good question. What are we to do now? There is only one thing that I can do. I must put my faith in the goddess, and that means putting our faith in you. Our fate lies in your hands.
A nearby tiefling steps forward, alarm evident in his face. Are you sure, Seer? What do we really know about this woman? She could be the death of us all. The seer holds up a delicate hand, gently forestalling him. Our lives are irrelevant, good Valen. The Valkyries must be stopped at all costs, and Nalia is the key to stopping her. You know I don't believe in your ways, seer. I won't throw away my life by blindly following anyone, and I don't think anyone here should either. You have saved us more times than I can count, Valen. But the army of the Valkyries will soon march against us, and even your great skill in battle will not be enough to save us. The tiefling scowls. I'm willing to defer to your judgment for now, seer. But what makes you think this human stranger can stop the army of the Valkyries? The seer turns to face you. Nalia, I know you are a monk of great power, but you are so much more than this. You alone can save us from the Valkyries. I don't understand. What is it you expect me to do? All the drow here in Mayathar will stand against the Valkyries. She is one enemy common to us all, but even our united strength will not be able to defeat her massive army. Our only hope is that you find some way to strengthen our forces, or to weaken the Valkyries and her allies. Nathira can help you with this. I can give you information on the Valkyries' allies, and where to find them. Perhaps we might consider striking at her through her friends, or turning them to our side. Valen the Tiefling warrior adds, I can also help you, Nalia. I know much about the legends of the Underdark. I've heard rumors of powerful artifacts and allies we might be able to acquire. I'm glad to see you're over your suspicions. I haven't set aside my suspicions yet, but if you are truly the savior the seer thinks you are, then I'm willing to give you a chance to prove it. So it appears you are not alone in this, Nalia. Nathira and Valen will help you. They know much about the Underdark and the Valkyries. Do not be afraid to ask them for help. Hopefully you can find a way to strengthen our own forces, or weaken the Valkyries before her army descends upon us. Questions. Why are you called the Seer? I was not always known as such, my friend. A very long time ago I was the daughter of a major house, and as ambitious to gain my own power as any other respectable drow. That was not meant to be, however. She gestures to the drow around her. I found the worship of my lady Halaster, and she has gifted me with visions that have aided her followers. And so I am called the Seer, for so many years now that my original name has all but been forgotten. In any case, that life is behind me. Now I serve Halaster. Tell me about Halaster. The Seer's eyes twinkle as she smiles warmly. Obviously this is a subject dear to her heart. Many do not know it, but not all of the drow are evil. Our Lady Halaster is the mistress of song and dance, and it is she who refuses to allow joy and goodness to be taken from us forever. She is our redemption, and all of us journeyed to the surface lands to be free of the darkness that shackled us. The fact that we are in the Underdark once more to serve her cause is an irony not lost on us. What do you mean by serving her cause? The Valkyries threatens more than just the Underdark with her schemes, as you well know. She threatens us all, and Halaster's chosen stand amongst those ready to stop her. We are not alone, thankfully. Others have joined us to stop the Valkyries, though they do not believe in the goddess as we do. Ultimately, however, we fight for the same thing. Tell me about your visions. I see what the goddess grants me the wisdom to see. I saw the drow would develop into chaos, and that the Valkyries would arise out of it. I see the destiny of my people as it will be, and our place in it. That is why we have returned to the Underdark, from our adopted home on the surface. And I have also had visions of you, Rivel. That is how I knew you would come. You had visions of me. It is said that you would come and that you would be the one to bring about the Valkyries' defeat. Her eyes narrow, but you already know of what I speak, don't you? And how would you know that? I know what I see, just as the Valkyries has many means to discover knowledge. She knows of these visions as well, and the danger you represent, and she will not rest until you are dead. She has already attempted to have you killed on the surface, I believe. That will not be the last time she attempts such, I assure you. So, how can I weaken the Valkyries? She sighs. That I cannot say, though I am a seer. My visions are limited to what Halaster chooses to reveal to me. Sadly, I have not seen how to weaken the Valkyries. However, both Nathira and Valen have offered to help you in this. Speak to them, they may be able to give you some guidance to what you must do. So, what kind of team do we want? What are you? That's a rogue mage, bard, blah blah blah, and I don't know what Valen is. Should I get rid of Deacon? Deacon at least survives constantly. It's very tough to kill because he functions more in a support role. Nathira basically got herself killed immediately. The rogue aspect is nice, but I'm not sure she's all that good as a mage. I don't know. Either way, we probably do want Valen in the group.
The seer believes you are the prophetical savior, our only hope of defeating the Valkyries. I, however, do not believe in prophecies.
Good for you.
Still, you are obviously capable in your own right, and we need all the help we can get if we're to win this war. So I'm willing to take a chance.
We're all on the same side here. Yes, we are. Which is why I'm willing to help you despite the fact that I know nothing about you. Hopefully you'll prove that Seer's faith in you is justified. You said you could help me against the Valkyries. Recently I've heard tales of some strange islands nearby. Based on the legends, there may be something on these islands that could help us against the Valkyries. Islands? There are islands here? Does that surprise you? There are many rivers and lakes here in the Underdark, and many settlements have ports or docks. The Lith Mayathar ports are located just to the east of here. They say there is an island inhabited by powerful golems. These would be particularly useful against the Valkyries and her army. I've also heard of a strange settlement that appeared overnight on a previously deserted isle. That sounds like the work of a powerful artifact, one we might be able to make use of ourselves. Of course, what I've heard are really just rumors from those who've traveled the river. I'd guess Kavalas, the boatman, probably knows more. Will you join me? The tiefling considers your request for a long time before making his reply. I don't believe in the seer's dreams, Nalia, though I do believe you want to stop the Valkyries. Valen nods. Yes, I think I would be to everyone's advantage if we were to join forces. Okay, what are you? Fighter 13, Weapon Master 4. Oh, yes, yes. It's more of a question, do we take the Rogue Wizard or Bard Red Dragon Disciple? The rogue aspect of the Rogue Wizard is very attractive. Deacon, on the other hand, will probably be less troublesome, as funny as that is. So, either way, Valen is definitely a yes. He has a weapon for attacks, and more importantly, because he's an actual fighter, a weapon master, his attack bonus is far superior to mine, even though he's a lot more easier target to hit. Armor 26, we have about 20 armor higher than these. Wonder if we can discuss with him about the leveling up. We definitely want him to be a weapon master.
I am yours to command.
Let's talk a moment. Talk? He seems mildly taken back and regards you with a curious interest. What do you wish to discuss? How are you doing? Is anything wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. Let's get this over with soon, shall we? Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? No, not a lot of options here at the moment. I want to check his equipment. Terrible, well that's not terrible. Terrible sorta sucks. Could be worse, but it's still terrible. Is this a solid weapon? Just Deacon has something of you. Ah, goddammit yawning. Don't need your shit right now. I think we lost all the items Tommy was carrying. It wasn't anything too serious though. Freedom armor class 3 or plus 5 fire resistance. Yeah, let's take this. So that's 2 armor points. At the loss of nothing really. We have a shield we could give. Mithril shield, not bad. But we would have to give a weapon. Mithril shield has freedom, that's why it's not bad. But definitely needs something. Ooh, boots of speed. Armor class 35, yeah, that's nice. You are going to need a weapon, aren't you? Another, ooh, belt of giant strength, probably not a bad idea. No, I want, your armor class is sort of low. I think I'll switch some of the greater belts you wear. It'll depend on the enemy. Yeah, there's, I think swordsman belt and brawler spell will be the most valuable ones. Basically, a lot of monsters use blunt damage, but slashing I guess is the most common one. So swordmaster's belt if I can get it. Do we have any gauntlets? I don't think so. He has a better ring of protection than I do. Bracers of dexterity. Don't think they'll do any good on him. One-handed weapon. Rapier of the High Road. Acid damage. Keen. Enchantment bonus. Yeah, at least it's not a great weapon, but at least it's an elemental damage weapon. I need to check on his stats though. What weapons he uses. Stats aren't all that great. Very all over the place. He's probably specialized in the heavy flail, yeah. But this isn't particularly good of a heavy flail. Still, he's much better at using this than any other weapon, so screw it. There are certain situations we might want to switch things around, but as a general rule, it's probably better he has the flail. Because Weapon Master is all about focusing on a single weapon, and that's where he gets all his special abilities from, really. So, if you take that weapon away, you lose a lot, and you do mean a massive amount of the usefulness of being a Weapon Master in the first place. So we want to keep an eye out for good heavy flails. We might... yeah. We might want to just buy a heavy flail and upgrade ourselves to get the abilities we want from them. Because there is an upgrade system, but if there's a limited amount of abilities a single weapon can have, and this already has quite a few, so this might not be upgradable anymore. Either way,
I am not a pack mule.
whatever. So, level up. I think... monk or druid. Not that it matters all that much. For the next, what, three levels, we're not going to really progress our character in any direction. Just gonna be in limbo. Weapon proficiencies, Jesus, those are something we need. What can we take? Oh, no. We can't take anything with the druid, can we? Okay, we might have to take the monk simply so we can take more weapon focuses. Monk speed. Monks move more quickly than other classes, and this ability improves with experience. Still Mind, +2 competence bonus to saving throws against mind affecting spell. Magic weapon focus. Oh, sweet Jesus! We'll get battle axe, great sword, halberd, hand axe, heavy flail, light hammer, longbow, long sword, rapier, scimitar, short sword, short bow, throwing axe, trident, warhammer. Okay, we'll try to get things so we might be able to even get another, maybe exotic. Bastard sword, dire mace, foreign war axe, double axe, kama, katana, kukri, scythe, shuriken, whip, two-bladed sword. Martial weaponry is still the much more important one though. Yes, this should improve our situation quite a bit. Because we're using this basically to get the acid damage, more or less. The daze is nice, but we can get the same with this, and we can get keen, which makes our increase our critical threat range. But we can also fit a shield with this, which means I think I'll take the fire resistance shield. 15 against fire. Alternatively, we can... No, I'll take the fire. So I guess we're ready to continue.